Ladies and gentlemen, if Stormy Ascent was still in the game, this would be the second hardest level in the game. But because it's not, this in my opinion is the most frustrating level you're ever going to play through. And for good reason.
And now, our feature presentation.
Fumbling in the dark took me so many game overs. And one of the reasons why I dislike this level is this beginning part. That's why. That's why I dislike this. That's why I dislike the first part of this level. Because if you're going through this for the box gem, you need to go back. You need to go backtrack because of this part alone. Anyone want to take a guess on how many lives I'll have by the time I finish this? You can pause and comment now because I'm going to be here for a bit and it's probably going to take me a while. It's just you have to get that first part right, and after that, all you have to do is just make sure you conquer the challenge correctly. Because the one reason why I find the first parts of this to be one of the biggest reasons for why I think this level is pretty garbage is those arches. Those arches can gimp your jumps because they have collision. I wish those arches weren't there because they're such a pain to time. And I had at least an easier time in Insane Trilogy because, again, I could die, but it wasn't by much. It's just these arches that just were the biggest bane of my existence. Hey, I hate this level so much. I probably got to that by the skin of my teeth, but this level's been engraved in my mind. It took me 3 tries on my NPC recording for it, but I doubt it's gonna take me any less tries because of how much you need to be perfect on this. Okay. I think that was a good shot. Huh. Because if you don't get that start right, it's going to be a not fun time. Oh. Good job, me. Screw it. Well, it was fun while it lasted. I got so far too. Because I get so tense, like I literally feel my heartbeat through this. Because idiot me had to get hit, and I did not time things correctly. Ah! Like, you have no invincibility for the most part because you only have a shield. You only have a shield, but you can't afford to get hit because if you got hit, because if you got hit, that, like, your light is going to diminish if it hasn't already. And unless that enemy hits a box that has another Aku mask inside of it, unless that enemy hits a box that has another Aku mask inside of it, you might as well restart the level unless you memorize the level geometry before geometry, because This archway sucks, and it's just, you don't know where you are until it's too late and you screwed up and you need to start the level. It's just, like, once you get past the beginning, all you have to do is just make sure you don't screw up, like, you don't screw up on your Of course, I make it, trying to get on, and then my increased freaking acceleration pushed me towards the I am feeling tense right now. No! Oh, I just did the flow. I'm probably going to be here for a good while. So, bask in the fail, people. It's going to be a wild one. No! I hate the archways in this goddamn level. I hate them so much. Oh, I hate these levels. I hate this level. Sounds like this that I wish, like, it's not like I jumped game. Like, it's not like in Crash 2 or 3, where instead of having your only means of invincibility be replaced with a light source, where you could just have a light source that you have to make sure you cover enough ground. Well, like, you use it at the right time, you cover enough ground, otherwise you're playing what's essentially a geometry version of a guessing game. It's just, you can't afford to get hit unless your light already diminishes, and you have to hope that when it diminishes, it will hit another Aku crate. Ugh. Yeah, I love the mid-air control. But this level has made me want to, like, break my PlayStation 4 controller because I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate it so much. Because it's just super precise. It's just super freaking tight. It's, like, in my opinion, it's the hardest level in the game that isn't Stormy Ascent. And you can't spend too long on certain areas, and it's just like, you can't afford to stand around for too long. Because if you stand around for too long, well, your light source is going to be wasted. Okay. Ha! Okay, wait. Go for it. For a second there, whenever I hear a certain noise, it feels like I'm going to... It feels like I'm hearing the word past, like from Sonic CD. I need to wait. So far, so great. Damn it! Oh, that's bad. That is really bad. Oh! Look how dejected Crash looks here. That's me right now. I gotta do better next time. It's already 9 minutes into the recording. So close to the... Can I jump? I hate this level. Hate this level. Let's try that again. I've gotten so far. I need to get. God! I hate these freaking archways. I really wish they were raised up higher. Because if it weren't for these archways, this beginning part would be such a pain. It's all about just trying to make sure you get the perfect start, then have the hope you can actually make it to the end. Because if you fail the start, you fail the gem. You don't get the gem. Oh, because I can never be satisfied with just clearing the level in terms of this game. I'm going to be someone who just wants to go for like the best ending. Like I always want to go for best endings. Why did I do that? I was doing so good. Like you want to just jump on it as it's coming to you, not as it arrives. No! Stupid collision detection. Hey, this is gonna be an entire episode of itself, isn't it? How in the... Stupid... Those chairs... Oh, I forgot that was that! Oh! Of course, because I just had to run into the one thing. Only 22 minutes into this. Damn it. I just want to beat this level. Stop making my recordings longer artificially. No! No, you... How did this level not get cut? How did this level not get cut? You can't honestly tell me this is easier than... Stormy Ascent with a straight face, because it's not. Oh, freedom! 36 minutes! It took me 36 minutes to beat this level. And I have to cut all that down. That is the worst level in the game. I wish I was lying. I wish. But that level just sucked. Unfortunately, I don't want it to be the only thing I make progress with today. So, let's go fight Nitrous Brio. Now, fortunately, I should remember how his boss fight works. Because if you get close to him, well, okay. You don't want to jump on them. Like, if you get close to him, he'll do that. And he'll continue to do that until you get away from him. Or if you get close to him, he'll blow himself up to hurt you. Yeah, he'll also lob explosive ones. But the one thing you want to do with his blobs is wait till they go dormant. Oh, wait. Crap. Huh. Like, The worst part is that in Insane Trilogy, you do not have a single, like, Aku mask with none of the bosses. So, Brio turns himself into a monster, and in Insane Trilogy it's known as, question mark. But, I took him out in one hit. Which means this part's probably going to go on for much longer, because you want to know what level is next? My favorite level in the game, ironically enough. The lab! We're going to the lab!
To the secret lab!
And it's all about timing with this one. All about your timing and wits. And I'm not expecting to do this on my first try, because I'm expecting to trip up somewhere. Because this one has the yellow gem, and also be aware of those yellow blobs, because there's one coming up. And I thought I jumped. But yeah, if you guessed 68 by the time I was finished with that level, I'm gonna have to cut a lot down. Then you guessed correctly. But, yeah. Actually, 69. One thing you want to do first is hit this crate right there. There's a TNT crate hidden inside that, and it's kind of a mean placement. Then get this one up. Now, in Insane Trilogy, actually no, this applies to all versions. In Insane Trilogy, this is a much more devious bonus round because there's a crate up there and I can't get it. Unfortunately, we do not need to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If I didn't screw up that one crate jump, then I would have gotten a 1-up up there, if I'm correct. I'm gonna die a lot on this level. There's already been one death. Ways back to hell. The laboratory. And we have our second appearances of the lab assistants. You want to be careful when you approach them, because they will electrify you, and it's hard to dodge them when they're currently electrified, so you want to hit them when they're not electrified. Also, yeah, I just love doing that. It always feels satisfying. Also, more time. We'll have to wait. Now, this next guy, he's gonna lob them towards your location. So if you hit him directly forward, you will... Oh! You will end up, And I screwed up. Back to the beginning. I get nervous. There's like 2 choke points I get nervous at, and that's just one of them. Ugh. Anyways, this is the only time you're gonna hear this song in the game. Because this takes the aesthetics of lights out, only the lights are on, and you have to deal with electricity. You have to go through the lab, and the lab is not an easy level, but it's one of my favorite levels because it's all about timing. Because I enjoy just speeding through it. Like no joke, instead of when I was racing through it, I was actually having, like, a grand old time the entire way through. That's how much I liked it. Ooh, that was close. Whoa, that was too close. Okay. Jump over that. Or do that. Oh, that can screw me up so much. Now, if I can aim him, actually, unfortunately I did not aim him forwards, but sometimes when I'm able to aim him directly forward, I can then, I can blow up the TNT crates, ahead of time. Whoa! Okay, if I can get past this first checkpoint, that choke point, rather, in comes the second choke point. Oh, I actually did. Holy cow. I have to wait. Can we get 2 more 1-ups? Now for another. Whoa! That was too close. We're almost at the end. Now, as soon as you get onto this, go up on the end, wait for them to explode, and that's a yellow gem. And that is my favorite level in the game, because I actually really like that level. I really do. But we're almost done, people. We just got to go back a few levels, and then we'll be done with the game. There's the yellow gem. Now we can go back to certain levels. It's time to go back to the dark, but after I cut out a lot of depths, or a lot of having to go back to where I was in Fumbling in the Dark, that's going to be part 10. Anyways, if you want to donate, there'll be a couple of links in the description. If you want to, if you want to follow this series more and more as it goes on, or any of my stuff as it goes on, subscribe, click the bell, share it around. You know the deal. But yeah, I hope you've been enjoying your day so far. You probably had a better day than me, but yeah. Until then, I shall bid you adieu. Fumbling in the Dark